Hey everybody, welcome back to another tutorial video. In today's tutorial video, I'm gonna show you guys how to create your own Discord Selfbot with Embeds. Yeah, something you haven't seen in a while because Embeds got, patched. So, they kind of got patched so that, so it's only for bots now. I can know English. Anyways, so Discord made it so it's only bots that can use it now, and non users, which is sad. So I am going to do a way to get. I found a way to get around it. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, firstly, what you need is the infamous Visual Studio Code, Node.js, and the trusty old Discord.js self v14 website. Yeah. And what we're going to be using for the embed is Rolf's embed generator. This is like a website kind of embed thing. That's how this entire thing works. Now, firstly, what we're going to do is go back to our desktop, right click, click new, and make a new folder. So this folder, and we're just going to call this folder Discord Selfbot with Embeds. Very cool name. And we're going to click up here, type in cmd, type code dot in the command prompt, and you can close out of it, and we're going to use this terminal. Just click on new terminal. Inside of this terminal, type in npm init. This basically you can just basically skip through this. None of it really does matter. It just makes stuff. It makes a package.json for you. Anyways, inside here, like I always do, we can put a comma here and type in start. This will create another script. Inside of this script, we're gonna make it type in node dot. This just starts it, starts the bot, and it would make it start, working. Very cool. So you can just close out of the package.json because I don't think we're gonna need to change this. You can change whatever you want in here, but we need to make a file, and this is going to be called whatever's in our main, so index.js. So we're going to create a file called index.js. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go back to the Discord Selfbot website, and you can see here it gives you some text here, it tells you how to install it. So you can just copy this, go back to your Visual Studio Code, go back in your terminal. All you need to type in is just Control V, and it will show you this amazing thing you just pasted in. Just press enter and let it install. You can see it created like node modules and package lock.json. It has all of the stuff here. It has all of the Discord.js stuff here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a client variable. So we're going to do var, or actually we're going to do constant because that means that it's going to constantly equal this. Constant client equals new client. Make sure it's an uppercase C. And you see it gives you an example right here, and when you click it, it will just implement this, which is the client. It's a lot faster, and Visual Studio does it for you, so you don't really have to worry about it typing that in yourself manually. Now what we want to do is we want to make a listener. This listener is going to listen for when our client is ready. So we can do client.on, or we can do client.once, so it only gets called once. And then we can do some and then we can do some quotes. Inside of here, type in ready, and add a comma, do this weird listener stuff. I'm not sure what this is called, just do brackets, and whatever's inside here will be the variables that is from this listener, but this listener doesn't have any, so you just leave this blank, and this just makes it into a little lambda thing. I don't really know. Inside of here, we're going to type in console.log, so we log to the console, and you just want to type in, we're going to use these things, they're backticks. Just press the grave key and they should appear. So we're just going to say logged into, and then $, open brackets, client.user.username. So this gets the username from the client that it logs into. So this is only called when the bot is ready and it's logged in and stuff, and it's ready to do stuff. Just note that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do our amazing client.login and input our token there. If you don't know how to get your token, I'll show you. But if you already watched the other video, my past video that I did on this, you know how to get it. And we're basically going to be doing the same thing. So we're going to create ourselves a new file, and we're going to call this settings.json. And then inside here, we're going to open these little curly brackets and type in token. It auto completes a lot of stuff for us, but we can just make it look like this. Now we can just save it. We'll go back to it in like a minute. So up here, what we're going to do is we're going to type in const, and we're going to type in settings equals require /settings. If you want, you can call this config, or you can call it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. So then down here, after inputting this, you can do settings, and it will autocomplete .token, and this should autocomplete too. So it will log into your settings with this token, which is this, and whatever's in here, it will log into. Now, what you want to do, now I'm going to show you how to get your token. So on the Discord.js self website, actually in their documentation, they show you how to get it. So they have get token and copy code to Discord console Discord. Seems like some sketchy English. Anyways, right here it shows how it gets, like, this is the code that you put into your Discord console to get your token. So we're gonna go ahead and copy this, and then we're gonna press Ctrl Shift and I to open up our console, and make sure you click console, and down here just paste it in, and it'll tell you it worked. You now have your token in the clipboard, which is very cool. Now if we go back here, we're able to paste in our token in our settings. I blurred my token out because I don't want it to get leaked, but it will be changed after I've done this video, after I release this video. So there's no point of even trying to decipher what it is. And now you're able to start it and test it. You can close out your settings. So what we're going to do is we're going to do npm start. And you see down here, it will show you like no dot, which is actually our script. Now it shows you some text here, just asks if you want to check for updates. This is really annoying and gets in the way. You're able to turn it off by doing this. Going up here into check update and set it to false. It is extremely annoying, and it does tell you how to do it right there. Now it said logged into and then your account name, which is really cool. This means the bot's not in your account, but it doesn't do anything right now. Very, very sad. Now, what we want to do is we're going to get into the fun part, where we actually make the command listener. We're going to make the message listener. So we can do client.on, and then message create. So whenever a message gets created, this will get called. And actually, this one has an argument, and you can see it tells you message boolean. Just do msg, which is short for message, and do the other thing you did in the other thing, where you just done the arrow to the curly brackets. Now what we're going to do is we can make a little message listener. So what I want to do is I want to make a little fun command. So what I'm going to do is, because I want to make this so, if I wanted to add more than one command, I want to make it easy for me. So I'm going to make it a switch statement. If you don't know what a switch statement is, it's very, very, very cool. Anyways, you can do switch message.content, split, and then do space. And yeah, we open the brackets here, and we can do case, then quotes, like dot, hello, and then we can do colon there, then we can do break. So whatever's in here will happen if the message is equal to colon. But before we want to do that, we want to do if message.author.username or .id does not equal client.user.id, then we're going to return. But this looks a lot better than doing the weird check where you make it just indent, indent, indent. It gets really annoying real fast. And also, you can do, or if the message dot content, and we can do doesn't start with dot, which is, I'm going to be using dot as my prefix. You can change this dot and this one to whatever you want your prefix to be. An actual better idea to do is we can do actually prefix and replace this with the backticks, $, prefix. And actually up here, we can make another constant. And this is going to be a prefix, and we're going to equal it to dot. Very nice. You can actually put like a dot replace prefix to nothing here. So like if I wanted to make it look even better, split dot, I can actually do the dot replace here. Prefix to nothing. And also we can move this because it's just, oops, there we go. So it replaces the prefix with nothing. This is the first iteration of the prefix, I'm pretty sure. So if you had a dot here, it wouldn't matter. So there we go, it looks a lot better now. And a lot cleaner, hopefully. And hopefully it works. And also we want to do, 0 in here. So this is the before the first space. So now in here we can do like if we did dot hello, we can do things like message dot reply, hello, and then do that. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna test to see if this works, or else if I did something wrong. So what we're going to do is wait until it says it's logged in. There we go, it says it logged in. Now what we can do is we can do dot hello. And look at that, it responded with hello. Whatever we said we did there. This now is a functional command. So this is like as basic as it gets. So basically you can make this do whatever you want. So there we go, you have like more of a basic thing. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the fun part, making the embeds. So how are we going to do this? Well, we're actually going to be using this website right here, Rolf's Embed Generator. And you can see, like, you can do something like make the author text like hello, and you can make the title like also hello smiley face. You make the description whatever you want, so like, this is my very cool description. And you can also change the sidebar color, make it whatever color you want. You can say if I wanted to make it like this, you can add images, you can add, redirect URLs. So if I wanted to redirect it to youtube.com, we can do that. And you can see it shoves this out. And you can see if you copy it, and you go ahead and paste it here, it will give you this. And you can see when you click on the URL, it will redirect you to youtube.com. You're also able to change the domain it redirects you to. You can go ahead and make your own custom one. Let's say if you made like your own a name or whatever to this website, you could probably make your own custom one. It's very, very cool. Or if you made your own redirect URL or whatever. This does have a lot of possibilities, and it's really cool. But you see it has like author text, it has the title, and then it has the description, which is really cool. You can go like show it off to your friends or whatever. Now implementing this into your own code is kind of weird. You gotta make your own little like method of converting it. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make myself a little function here. So we're gonna do function convert to embed, or convert to embed. And then we're gonna actually, instead of here, add a couple of variables. So we're going to have the title, we're going to have the description. What else is there? Oh yeah, we can also add redirect URL, or we can add the image URLs, we can add the author text. If you really want to, you can like have no title, you can remove the title. So there's many different ways you can, actually code this. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. I'm going to type in title, and then going to go to description, go type in description, or just 2 or 1. And this actually lets you see everything. So you can see the titles right here, the descriptions right here. So we can actually copy this in, and we can do return, and then we can do the backticks, and then we can paste this in. So you can see this will, whenever you call this, it will return this string. So now we can actually implement this by very simply removing this 1, doing the $sign, open the bracket, or open these curly brackets, and then we can put in title. That's one way to do it, except if you do a space, it will return the space and mess up the message. So how do we do that? How do we fix it? Well, we are able to do .replace all, and then you can do, like, let's say a space, and then replace it with, I'm pretty sure it's %2520, which is a space. And then you can just copy this and then put it where the description is, so we can replace it with this description, and then this should work. So now if we wanted to do the embed here, we're able to do convert to embed, type in the title, so this is my title, and then the description, subscribe, smiley face. Although I'm not sure if the smiley face will work properly if I did it like that, because custom characters and whatnot. So I'm just going to do subscribe, like this. Anyways, you can go ahead and end that batch job by pressing Ctrl+C, and then restarting it. So what I'm going to do here is just wait until it logs me in, and you can see it's logged in. And now we can do our command .hello, and there we go. It has generated this. This is my title, and it generated the word subscribe. So this URL right here is quite like eye-catching. It's very annoying, and you want it to go. Like, you don't want to see this little website here. You want to hide it. Well, a way to do this is like an old school Discord way, which you basically just abuse the spoilers. So I left in the description a link to this ghost bin, where it's basically, you just copy this, just select all and copy it, and then go back to your code. And what we're going to type in here is we're going to create another function, and this is going to be hide URL, and then we can type in return, and then just paste in the string here with the little quotes, and there we go. Now you can actually implement this into your convert to embed by doing $sign this at the start, and then hide URL, and end that. So just like this. Now you can just restart it, and there we go. And there we go, it's logged in, so we can do our command again, .hello, and now the text there is actually gone. And if someone were to click on it, it does tell you the original URL, and if they click yep, it will redirect them to youtube.com. So basically, that is it. That is how you make your own little embed thing. But if you really want to, you can make yourself some more commands, change this text, have some fun. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. This is a really cool way of doing it, and I hate that Discord removed embeds, like you from being able to do embeds by itself, but this is like a way to get against it. Whenever someone patches something, there's always a way around it, and this one's, a method around it. I don't think you're able to do things like, fields and whatever, so you're gonna have to, like, cope with the old school way of doing it, and this is kind of actually what the old school way of doing it was before the fields existed and stuff, before Discord added those to the embeds originally. So this is kind of like the old way of doing it. So if you do on your own, like, so people that, do text Selfbot now, like, they use Markdown text to do it now. You don't have to do that. You can just do this way. So if you did mess up at all, you can look in the description for the source code of this. I do post on GitHub before I upload this video, so anyone is able to use it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you want more videos like this, like and subscribe. And yeah, peace out.